What's up, guys? This is Webby back again for your Hell in the Cell review. You know, wrestling fans, there's a few ways that I could describe this show. There's a few ways that I can come on here and open up this review. Number one, I could tell you that this is the greatest Hell in a Cell that WWE's ever produced just by that main event alone. I'm not going to. I could tell you that we have a bunch of championship title reigns tonight. So lots of things happen. I'm not going to. I'm going to open up this show, this review, by telling you that the only two things that was worth watching meant anything on this pay-per-view was the opening and the closing matches. That's it. I don't care how many championships were on the line. I don't care how many titles changed hands. I don't care what else happened on the show. The only two matches that was worth watching was the Usos versus the New Day and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens, and how Sami Zayn is no longer in the bottom of the gutter with his career. He has been elevated just because of this storyline. And I hope WWE continues with this progression. Other than that, this show sucked. Absolutely sucked. All you have to do is look at the modern day Maharaja, Fail Haraja, Cringe Haraja, the current WWE champion, Jinder Mahal. He once again retains the WWE championship from Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, Corey Graves, you're starting to grow on me. You know, I like the commentary you do most of the time. Okay. However, there's no denying that the Zhang brothers were no longer in sight. They weren't anywhere. Look, the Zhang brothers, I don't care if they did get tossed during the matchup. If it wasn't for the Zhang brothers interrupting when Shinsuke Nakamura then the Shinsuke kick on Jinder Mahal, we would have a new WWE champion. Plain and simple. So, Jinder Mahal, still WWE champ. Congratulations, WWE. You have the worst WWE champion, especially in modern history, when you're going into India for your India tour. The sooner you get that title off Jinder Mahal, the better. Charlotte versus Natalya for the women's championship. Good contest. These women went back and forth. I really like how they are treating Charlotte on SmackDown now. I like how WWE's treated Charlotte on SmackDown. They don't treat her the way they treated her on Monday Night Raw, where she just walked all over everybody in the division and was treated like, she was the only one in the division and everybody else just didn't matter. On SmackDown, she's just like everybody else. Natalya does lose in this contest, but she retains the women's championship, takes a steel chair to Charlotte's knee. Of course, this is building up for a Survivor Series matchup later on next month, or it can be a matchup on SmackDown, one big huge match that they'll save up, kind of like they did between TLC and the Royal Rumble. They'll probably do something like that because they don't have anything else now until the Survivor Series, and that's a big gap between now and the end of November. Tye Dillinger versus Baron Corbin versus AJ Styles for the United States Championship. We have a new United States Champion in Baron Corbin. Look, AJ Styles didn't need this United States Championship. I have a feeling that he's going to be going for the WWE Championship pretty soon. And if they have Jinder Mahal beat him, that's just going to be horrible. For him to go from this, what he was doing some great work with, to that. Can you just imagine that? But this contest, very good. Glad they added Tye Dillinger to this matchup. They did in the pre-show. Tye Dillinger was the one that took the pin here to protect AJ Styles, and Baron Corbin, the new United States Champion. Not that bad of a match for Hell in a Cell. As far as WWE 2K18, you really want me to go out and spend money to play it? I mean, seriously, WWE. Colonel Sanders, the newest addition. That's what you advertised. Colonel Sanders. Ooh, let's throw KFC in. I can see Vince McMahon doing that now. Let's throw KFC in 2K18. Well, yes. That's a great idea, Vince McMahon. You've got to be kidding me. Colonel Sanders, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Jeez. Rusev versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton's victorious. Who cares? I don't, and I know you all don't. Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable beat the Hype Bros. Hype Bros are on the verge of being split up. There you go. Congratulations, Shelton Benjamin, winning a pay-per-view matchup. First time since 2010. Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler. Bobby Roode victorious. These guys put on a good contest. It was entertaining to watch. However, they could have done a much better job than all this rolling up the tights and that kind of stuff to end the show, that matchup. And then Dolph Ziggler getting the last word in. I understand that. I like that happened, especially if this is one of his last runs. I like that they let him get that last word in, that last statement. So, Dolph Ziggler getting the last laugh tonight at Hell in a Cell. But good contest, and Bobby Roode picks up the victory. The Fashion Files. Put these guys in a matchup. I mean, seriously. It's great to see them do their comic. We're going to see Pulp Files this Tuesday on SmackDown. Put these guys in a matchup, please. It's time for them to start wrestling again. The Usos versus the New Day. Very, very good contest to open up Hell in a Cell. Great contest. Usos, a 5-time tag team champion now. There was kendo sticks, there was steel chairs, there was everything you could think of in this match. These guys, once again, showed that they put it all on the line as far as in tag team action, and they are the best in the WWE as far as tag teams are concerned. When they go one-on-one tag team action. Absolutely. But the Usos, new tag team champs, and New Day will probably get another opportunity. So the rivalry will continue. Does it need to? No, it doesn't. This should have been the payoff match, the ending match, but New Day will get the rematch clause. So we'll get to see another contest between these tag teams later on down the road. Probably at a big SmackDown show that they'll have between now and Survivor Series. Because I'm sure that's coming. And finally, Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens. Hell in a Cell. Good contest. The Vince and Kevin Dunn and Road Dogg and all the rest of them, it made sense. First of all, look, let's get this straight. Shane never wins. Rarely does he ever win anymore. So we knew Kevin Owens was walking in this to win and get put over. Number 2, I am really glad that they didn't just waste away Sami Zayn, since how they were using him so much to kind of nurture this rivalry up. Number 2. Number 3. I'm glad that they went to the top of the cell. However, if you're trying to break the top, which they didn't, but if you were trying to, don't make it so obvious that you just stand in the same position and fight. So that's another big thing that I had a problem with. But overall, good contest, and Mike Chioda, there should not have been a rope break. You let it be a two count when Kevin Owens put his foot on the rope. Now, I didn't know that rules changed in a Hell in a Cell matchup. Because ever since 1997, when that match first started, Rope breaks were never in that rules book. So give me a break. You've got to be kidding me. But that was Hell in a Cell tonight. Good show. As far as those two matches are concerned, the rest of it, nothing special. It's nothing that I was jumping out of my seat. The only thing that I was really looking forward to was seeing Jinder Mahal drop that championship. And we still haven't seen that. Because that's a failed experiment. And I can't wait to see him drop that championship. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Go back and watch my top 5 pay-per-views that need to be added to the calendar year and the top 5 that need to be taken out of WWE's calendar year. Go back and watch that particular podcast. Go back and watch the huge update on Brock Lesnar's contract in the WWE, Classic Survivor Series reviews, Monday Night Raw review, amongst everything else that's on the channel that you've missed. Go back and check it out. Follow me on Facebook at 2007 Webby, and until I see you again, this is Webby, and I will catch you on the other side. Talk to you.